Hey guys, what is up? Today I am back for another live stream. I'm sorry about last night. I didn't know I was still recording. I thought I ended the live, but yeah. Anyways, I am back for another live stream. Sorry about that for last night, but yeah, anyways, let's continue. So, right now we are currently working on Fazbear Theater right now. So yeah, after this outline, we're probably gonna get everything done. I'm sorry, I'm very behind on getting the Fazbear Theater done. It's been a while since I got the Fazbear Theater done. But yeah, we're gonna try to get the daycare done this week. That's my one plan. But anyways, I will be doing a live stream today of playing one of my favorite games that I had on my Xbox called Resident Evil Village. It's a horror game. I don't know if anyone here in this live likes horror games. If they do, you're welcome to stay and watch the live stream for me while I play this horror game. But yeah, just to let you know, it does have cussing in it. So, but yeah. Anyways, let's continue building on the Mega Pizzaplex in Minecraft. From Finance at Freddy's Security Breach. So let's continue. So last time when I was here, we built this part. Now it's time to add the curve that goes right here.
Like this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You add 5 extra blocks. Then you're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4 extra blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
What's the difference between these two identical cups of coffee? Everything. Everything. Boring basic coffee is leaving you dead inside. Thank the Dark Lord, there's Bones Coffee. Small batch, full-bodied coffee infused with the most mind-melting flavors in the world. Or underworld.
Oh, I've had flavored coffee.
Oh, heavy coffee before. You haven't had Welcome to the highly caffeinated, slightly wicked, and immortally delicious world of Bones. Our mad coffee scientists have twisted nature to their demented wills.
It's alive!
With frightfully delicious flavors like from dusk till donuts.
It's a taste I can really sink my teeth into.
Mint invaders.
I don't mean to probe, but how did you make this coffee taste like ice cream?
And electric unicorn.
Like eating fruity cereal. Yeah!
At Bones Coffee, we'll try just about every flavor combo out there.
Cannolis, salted pretzels, strawberry cheesecake.
The ones we love are made into small batches, roasted to order, and delivered directly to you. But the others... Rest in peace, Beanfish. We've got over 30 killer concoctions. So French press that link to find your new flavored coffee. There's more to life than pumpkin spice. But yeah, we smashed that pumpkin too. We also have comforting classic coffee if the flavored stuff is too scary. At Bones, our beans are complex and multidimensional.
I have opinions.
Which makes for rich, smooth, jaw-droppingly good joke. Stop drinking hot bean water and resurrect your caffeine routine. You can Bones at home, Bones at work, or Bones during your commute. Go to bonescoffee.com and check out our thousands of spooktacular 5-star reviews. If committing to one flavor gives you the heebie-jeebies, try our sample packs, a shocking selection of our most tauntingly delicious blends. Or join the coffee club and get new flavors delivered as often as you like. It's time to break from boring. Click the link to get yourself a bag of Bones today.
Four, just like that.
So right here, we're gonna add. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh, I'm so weird. Oh, crud. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now, go ahead and raise this up. Right to about... Actually, wait, hold on. Is that even lined up? Alright, so actually, yes, it may look a little bit confusing, but this technically is supposed to align with this wall, but obviously it's not. That's not a problem at all. It's actually how it's supposed to be. So this is supposed to be lining up with that. But right here, this wall comes around the back and then continues going upward. And this is actually going to be, I believe, if I'm correct, just one more block down. So wait. Yes, that is correct. Now this wall, so wait, if I'm correct, just one more block down.
There we go.
Yes, that is correct. Now this wall, we're just gonna add it up, and so we're gonna raise this up, and it's going to line up exactly with this one here. And once again, this is just gonna come around the back, except it's gonna be one block shorter. So it will end up kind of looking like this. Obviously, it's not going to connect, which is totally fine. And
There we
we're
go.
repeating the same thing on this side. So here, this is going to come up and around, and actually, to line it up, it's going to stop right here. So it's the same height as over there, and it's going to keep coming out, and it's going to stop right here. Now this is where it comes down. So we're adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's one block lower, then one, two, three, four, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's one block lower. And then we're just going to add this around the back. So raise this up right to here. And we're going to put this around the back, and it's going to be one block shorter. And the same thing here. This is going to come up, and it's going to come up with the same height as this block here. again, and it's going to be 1 block shorter. So everything should be perfectly identical on this side and on this side. It should line up perfectly with everything else. Yep, that's all lined up. Now we can probably start curving into the roof, if I'm correct. We have everything else in place. Yes, we do. So I'm going to start on this side. So this is where
1 minute.
you get a little...
Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Confusing for you guys. So here, let's just place an outer rim that's going around this polished diorite. Right? To go on the outside, this is wait, hold up. Hold on. Yeah, that's more like it. Alright. Hi, we are Woodger. So it should look just like this, going all the way around this little red concrete outer rim. So we're going to bring this out by 2, and this 2 block is going to come all the way out right to here. That then is going to come down 2. So it's going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, just like that. Then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, just like that. Once again, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then it goes down again, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I think you can kind of see where it's going. And it's just, for now, I think we're just going to stop right about here, I believe. Alright, yeah, so we can just connect that right to there. So we're going to real quick, before we move on to this, actually, no, let's just repeat the same thing on this side. So I think you can kind of see where I'm going to go with this. Going 2 blocks down every single time until it ends up connecting with this wall. And we're going to do that the exact same thing on this side, going 2 blocks all the way out until right to here. We're going to go go 2 blocks downward, and then go all the way out, then another 2 blocks down, and then another 2 blocks down, and another 2 blocks down, until it connects up with this wall. And it's identical on that side. So, but before we move on, we are going to do something with these pillars here. So follow along with what I do. We are going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, just like this on the side. We're then going to go another 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. this side, we're going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then on top of this, we're just going to bring this all the way across until it just lines up just like that. Now we're going to do the same thing on these 4 pillars. So 1, 2 is obviously not going to be lined up, of course. So it's going to be 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then on this side, it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
So basically, it's gonna be like this.
One, two, three, and then on top of that, it's just adding all the way across until it connects with that one. Same thing goes for this one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. On this side, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then it just connects all the way across the top. So you should have these pillars, or like these kind of curved pillars going across the top, just like that. And the roof is going to go all over this. So now we can actually move on further. So we're going to do exactly what we did with this one here, except it's going to come out another. So this is going to come out all the way, and it's going to stop right at this block. Then going to come down 2 blocks, and then come down another 2 blocks, and it's going to be repeating this.
There we go.
Same thing, but except it's moved over a layer. So each and every time it's going to move over. You're going across 3, then it comes down another 2, then it comes down another 2, until it just we're gonna stop it right at here. It's where we are going to stop, and then we're gonna just do the same thing, except this is only 1. So this is going to come all the way across. It's then going to come down 1, and we can probably do like that,
Don't you want to play something different? Bring it up! Try this. Yo!
Nice.
Valorant is a 5 versus 5 shooter where you'll attack or defend strategic points on the map. You'll have pistols, rifles, SMGs, snipers. There are even guns that look like a freaking dragon! Sorry, you can't have that until after the pistol round. Make your way to one of the objectives and plant the spike. The spike detonates after some time. If you're successful, the round is yours. If the spike is defused, you lose the round.
Let's blow them over.
On my way.
Help.
In. Headed this way.
Watching here. No.
Bunch of guys here.
Vincent's in your faces. Yo, Brimstone. You know the drill.
Let's go.
Reloading. Teared.
Then it's going to come down one again until it just ends up right there. And then this is 2 on the side. So it's going to come 2 on the top until it hits here. We're going to come down 2. We're then going to come down another 2, and then down another 2, and then down another 2 until it just ends up on this wall right here. So it's slowly going to curve and go over the entire theater, just like that. Lightning glitch, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, now we're just going to repeat the same process all on this side. So this is going to come 2 more blocks out. Once it gets to this block, it's going to come down 2 blocks. Once it gets to here, it's going to come down another 2. And then down another 2. And then it's going to come down another 2 until it ends up right here. Now, same thing with this one. It's only 1, so it comes all the way out. And then it comes down 1. Then comes down another one, and down another one until it stops right here. And then with this one, it's going to come out 2 blocks, once again, all the way, and then here it's going to come out, or down 2 blocks. It's going to come down 2 more blocks, then down 2 more blocks, and then down 2 more blocks until it stops right here. Now, the one final part is just getting that one strip that goes all the way across the top. So this is going to come all the way out, and it's going to come all the way out here. Then it's going to come down 1. It's then going to come down another. And then down another. And then down another. Just ending up right here. All the way across. It's going to come all the way out. It's going to come up. And then up. It's a little bit confusing, I know. I'll start from here instead. It comes all the way out here. Goes down 1. Just like that. And then comes down another. I'll get rid of this so you guys can see. And then it comes out. And then it comes down 1 more. And then it comes down 1 more. Until it just connects there. This part is definitely pretty confusing. If it's not confusing for you guys, that's great. But for the people who think that it is confusing, you're not alone, because I know it definitely is. this is basically what you should be doing, and then this is obviously just going to all fill in. So this part is going to be filled in. Then this part is going to be filled in right here. And then this part is going to be filled in. So you can kind of see where I'm going with this. Then this part. And then last but not least, this one part that's right here. So, you know what, let me fill this in real quick, I'll be right back. And yeah, there we go, it's all filled in, but it is very dark, so let me give myself some night vision. Alright, so this is what it should look like once it is all complete from the underside. And obviously from the outside, this is what it looks like. Definitely one of the most confusing parts for the fast growth feeder is the walls that curve into the roof, for sure. This part we can add the roof juice. I think it is light blue concrete. Yes, it is light blue concrete. So this little roof that is right here above these stairs is all light blue concrete.
What's going on, everybody? I hope you're doing great. I'm super excited to show you our NFT project. It's called Arenamon, but our game is also almost finished, and I would like to invite you to our first beta tournament. There is absolutely nothing to pay. I would like to invite you to participate. You will be able to win free NFTs in our collection, but also amazing rewards. First of all, let me tell you what is Arenamon. Arenamon is an exciting tournament where 10,000 monsters are going to fight against each other. We took more than 4 months to build the project with real gamers that have passion. They decided about the colors, about the name, the description, the types, the icons. I'm telling you, this is a crazy amount of work.
And there we go, so that is all filled in. We got this main roof filled in. Except for this part, hold on, let's do this. And actually, before we do that, let's go ahead and grab our crimson planks. This side, we are going to have these little, I don't exactly know what they are, but they're in-game. And we are just going to add crimson planks here, just starting from this block, so it's 1 block above. And it's going to come up and just stop right there. The exact same thing on this side. It's this height, and it comes up and stops right here. And then same thing here, it comes up and stops right here. So it kind of covers up that little like curve there. So it should end up just looking like that. And now one last come out 1, 2 blocks. On the third one, we're going to place a line that comes all the way across just that. Now this is going to go all the way 2 blocks away from that one. And then this is going to come out to there, 2 blocks away. And this whole thing, this little patch here is going to be building. So
Welcome, welcome everyone. Hope everyone's having a good day today. I'm doing good. I'm just getting my new, it was Resident Evil Village today. I'm getting that video game today. Just waiting for my dad to get off work so he can take me to get to GameStop actually, so I can go pick it up. But yeah, they put it on hold for me. I'm really excited to play. It's one of my favorite video games to play. I actually had it when I had my Xbox, and it is the most funnest game to play ever.
So here in part 4, there are these little like play things for like the kids. This is like the mat that they sit on. So we're just gonna get that ready, and now we can actually go ahead and add this roof right now. So this is going to come out all the way, and it's actually going to come out just basically going around the whole thing. So place all the blocks just like this. It does not have to have. I mean, you could do this if you would like, where it doesn't have those corners, but I'm just going to keep them where it does have those corners.
Okay, now it's time to fill in this part of the roof.
And this is going to come all the way around, and it's going to come all the way and end up right here. Now with this one block, it does the exact same thing. So it just comes all the way around, outlining all this, and it should end up looking like this. Now this part, we're going to bring this out by 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, just like that, and then 1, 2, 1, 2. So it should look like this from the underside. And then this is going to come out 1, 2, just like that, and then 1, 2, actually, hold on. And it should end up looking like this. Now this part, we're going to bring this out by 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, just like that, and then 1, 2, 1, 2. So it should look like this from the underside. Out 1, 2, just like that, and then 1, 2. Actually, hold on. So it's going to kind of end up looking like this. So once you're right here, we're going to bring 1, 2. Okay, yeah, we're going to come out. So once here, we're going to come out 1, 2 blocks like that. And then we're going to come out, we're going to place 1 block there, and then we're going to place 1, 2, and then 1 block just like that. So should kind of end up looking like this, and then this is going to continue coming all the way up here, and right just for now we're going to like stop right there. Then we're going to do the exact same thing. 1, 2. Two, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then from here we're going to bring out 1, 2, and then we're going to come place 1 block there. We're then going to place 2 more, and then 1 in the corner, just like that. So it should end up looking like this. And just connect that, so it looks like that. Now above this, this is going to be the final part of the roof, which is this. And it should end up stopping right here. So now we have the full roof for the full entire Fazbear Theater. Now, if you guys are wondering why any mobs haven't been spawning, and if there are mobs that are spawning in your world for you, here's a easy and simple command. For Java players and Bedrock players, I believe you can both do this command. For Java, I'll explain it for Java. So Java, you type slash, you do game rule, and then you type do mob spawning, and then false. So that means no mobs whatsoever will spawn in your world, even if it is like pitch black. And if whatever mobs that are remain in your world, if you want to completely just make them go extinct, you can do slash kill and then all entities, and it will kill all of the entities in the entire world. I'm sure some of you have already known that. For Bedrock players, I believe it's the same thing, but you go into your chat and you just type that exact same command, and it should end up working. And that's why I don't have any mobs spawning. And also, here's what it looks like without any lights, which is why we're gonna add lights now. So, let me get my vision back up. So grab your sea lanterns and your iron trap.
Now, wait, is my mic on? It is on. Okay, so making sure. Anyways, how's everyone's day going so far today? That's so good. My day's going good as well.
Well, like a baby.
Is she okay?
Sleeping like, well, like a baby. That smells good. What's that?
Oh, hands off, mister. It's churba de legume, the local recipe.
Wow, you've gone full native, haven't you?
Local wine, too. But if you're gonna keep sulking all evening, maybe you shouldn't have any. You really stop worrying.
It's just finding you in Louisiana, the pregnancy, Chris moving us here, military training, it all happened so fast, you know?
At least we're all together. You
why you are so...
Mia, get down. Mia! Oh, God. Chris? What the hell? Sorry. No! What? Why? Go move! All clear. Rose? What the hell you doing with my daughter? Package secure, sir. Take him away. I said get your hands off her! Ethan, no. Rose? Hey, Doc. No problem. We'll be there. That was the doc. She'll see us next week. Hey, now. Think positively, all right? We talked about this.
I know. It'd be hard to talk about anything else. I keep telling you, it's not Rose that I'm worried about.
Well, then what are you worried about? Look, she's gonna be fine. I just know it. What else matters?
Ethan, you matter. Just
Mia, what are you talking about? Is there something you're not telling me? Come on, talk to me. Damn it. I have to take this. Jesus.
Let's continue doing this really quick. Where do we go? Over here. Yeah.
Trapdoors. So these lights are a bit differently. There's only one set of them. So right from this corner, we're gonna come out 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're gonna go up 1, and then so on the fourth block we're gonna go up 1, 2. On the second one, we're gonna place block just like that. So on the fourth block we're gonna go up 1, 2. On the second one, we're gonna place block.
Here we go.
Now, it may not, I'm sure it's going to shine some light, but once we get everything decorated, or honestly, we could probably add it, maybe, no, I think we'll add it next episode. And then the next set, right here, are in both corners, right here, and on this side, just like that. That is right on that set, right before this like curved pillar, and we can also place trapdoors above these as well. The next set is, I believe there's none here. So from this corner we come out 1, 2. On the third block we place one just like that, and same thing here. Skip 2 blocks, one out just like that. And then there are 2 more. There is one right here. So from this corner, it's 1, 2. We go up 1. On that 1 is the block. Then 1, 2, up 1. Sea lantern. And it should end up looking like that. Now let me see what it looks like. That night vision. Obviously, that's not that bright. That's not that bright at all. Which is why we are going to do something. So for Java players, I actually have recently found this out. For Java players and Bedrock players, I believe. For Java, you we go up 1. On that 1 is the block.
I know it's not that bright, but it'll get better.
Then 1, 2, up 1. Sea lantern. And it should end up looking like that. Now let me see what it looks like. That night vision. Obviously, that's not that bright. That's not that bright at all. Which is why we are going to do something. So for Java players, I actually have recently found this out. For Java players and Bedrock players, I believe. For Java, you type slash give your username, and then you type light, or light, and like it's this one at the top. Light, and you have this light bulb in your hand. This is very useful if you do not want to place, this is very useful if you do not want to place ceiling on a carpet over it, because it is pretty noticeable. But an easier way to do it is using the light block. So I'm going to give you a quick basic on this. It's kind of getting a little bit off topic. So say you want to place a light right here. It's going to spawn, and it's going to have the number 15 next to it. That is the light level that it is at. And if you want to dim it down, for Java players, you right-click it, and it will go to 0. It says 0, 5, but basically, it's just turned off. If I have nothing in my hands, it is just turned off. If I hold the light object and I right-click it again, it's now on 1, and it's very hard to see the light. And then right-click it it again, that's 2. And then right click it again, that's 3, then 4, then 5. That is 5. You can see it's a little light. Now obviously you can see the bulb, but when you have nothing, it's gone. It's invisible. Nothing here. You cannot see it. And it is very useful. It's only visible when you hold the light block itself. And say we're going to make it 10. So go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of it. And once you, so wait for it to go, and once you place it down, it's going to start at 15. So right click it again to make it go to 0. And then you want to make it go to 10. So right click it 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So as you can see, it is the number 10. And once without it in our hand, there's nothing there. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. I'll explain how to do it for bedrock. If I can. Place another one there. Right click it to go to 0. And right click it 10 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now there's a 10 light level there. And I think we should probably have, I think there's like mainly in the corners. I think we could probably have like one more, like, right, let's place one right here. Right here, we're going to have to place 1, right click it, go to 0, then click it 10 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 light level there, and same thing on this side. 0, 1, 2, 3. Definitely a little bit more light, but normally it's mostly dark, and obviously we'll have the big screen that gives a ton of light. Now for Bedrock players, I'm sure it's pretty much the same thing, and I believe it's in like your chat command, and you do slash and then give whatever your username is, and then you type the word light, and it will give you the light block, give whatever your username is.
Hey guys, sorry about that. I am back. I guess my microphone was off the entire time. But anyways, I am back. We are just instead of this type of glitch in the stairs, I'm gonna do this instead. So you don't have to see that little glitch in the stairs. So that's what I'm gonna do for the glitch in the stairs.
Only if it actually is doing that for you, but it's doing it for me. And now we're going to actually move on to Sun's room. There we go, that's better. So we're going to go ahead and move on to Sun's room. Actually, give me 1 second. Is that glitch? Yes, it is. If this glitch is happening for you, just place blocks that are going under it so none of the light actually shines through. Alright, now, yep, that's fixed. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to Sun's room. So first of all,
Now we're working on sun
Sun's
drop.
flooring is going to be all blue carpet, and I'm just going to use whatever block that goes under it. It's all blue carpet that is in here, and we're just going to go.
Right now, we're gonna add this type of blue carpet in Sun's room.
Ahead and fill all of this. And bring it out to right about here until we are going to actually have to raise it up one. Which once again, I absolutely hated that I had to actually raise this up because in game it goes straight and this does not. I'll also explain the reason. I'll probably. Be able to show you what it looks like.
We give you thanks, O Lord. I don't suppose you got a haiku describing any super secret KGB bases hidden around here? We do. Let's get out of here.
is because in game higher up. Because first, when I was first doing it, I had it going straight, and the sun's room was way too low to be ball pit, and it just looked terrible. So I had to raise it up, and obviously I'm not perfect, so I made some mistakes making the map. Um, we'll get there. Once we have all of this carpet filled in, we're now going to raise up the walls. So we're going to add literally 1, 2 on all sides. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's just adding 2 extra blocks up. So it's three in all, and also the roof is all orange concrete as well. So it's going to go up 2, and 2 here, and 2 here, ending up right here. We go over the door, 2 here, and then 2 just going all the way to the back, ending up right back here. Now the roof is all orange concrete as well, and there is 0 lights here, but obviously there's a little bit of light showing in game, so we're going to go ahead and use that light block just to light it up just a little bit. Right there. Let's just move this back a bit so you don't hit your head a ton. I think this should work. Yeah, that's better, that's better. And then once again, move this back 1 block so you don't hit your head. And there we go. And now it is extremely dark. So go ahead, grab your light block again. Or if you don't know how, once again, tutorial, or just use sea lanterns. So right here in this block, we're going to place one. Then we're going to set it to 0, and now we're going to set it to 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Your light should look like this, and then we're going to keep adding these a couple more down. So 3, 4, 5. On the 6th block, another one, and then set it to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the 6th block, place another. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. And this is, we're going to place one more right here. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. And there we go. So we have at least just a little bit of light. So now we can go ahead. I think the floor is a mix of different type of wood. So we're going to use oak planks, spruce planks, and we're also going to grab our spruce stairs and oak stairs to add like little cracks in the ground. Spruce stairs and oak stairs. To add like little cracks in the ground. So first off, the whole floor we're just going to place as oak planks just for right now, and then we're going to mix it up with these spruce planks. And this is going to all be built in. And we can actually go ahead and add the door real quick. So the door is a crimson door, and let's just place it like right here. And before I forget, let's just go ahead and quickly place the painting. So first off, grab your sign. Just grab any kind of sign, it doesn't really matter. And a painting. The oldest trick in the book for secret rooms. And just have a painting right on the side. That's too big. Hold on. I mean, that could work. We'll stick with something more simple. Like, we'll do... Oh, why not? Let's just do that.
inferior internet browsers blast you with a bunch of news. Opera GX. Games. They know what you like and they give it to you. They have a release calendar for all the next upcoming games. They also have random aggregated ones, which honestly I found a ton of great games today, especially free ones. Let me tell you why Opera GX is the...
Alright, now let's move on. And the floor is, just for now, going to be all of planks, and we're just going to go ahead and mix it up with some random spruce. So you have all the floor, and now just go around, and you can go frame by frame to make sure I get every little thing in, but I'm just going to randomly place them, and it does not have to be accurate. I'm just randomly placing them to give it some sort of texture or different look. So something that ends up looking like go ahead and copy this down if you would like to. And now we're just going to go ahead and holes in the ground. So like right here, we'll place one there. And now we're just going to go ahead and place some little holes in the ground. So like right here. Here we'll place one there, one here. One there. Maybe another extra one there. One here in the corner. One there. There. And maybe a spruce there. There. A spruce here. Maybe a spruce one there. One here. Or like one up. Maybe it's best not to do it in the corner actually. Do not do them in the corner. And we'll do like one more here and like one at the door. Or something like that. So now we just have a broken up floor right here, and I believe now, oh yeah, like one more here, and like one at the door, or something like that. So now we just have here, and like one at the door. Or something like that. So now we just have a broken up floor right here, and I believe now, oh yeah, here you can honestly just replace it with red. In game, it does not have this little part here showing, but it's fine, honestly. Okay, so hold on, you know, let's just rinse the walls real quick. So from here, we're gonna add this up by 6 extra blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 extra blocks, and all the walls will be adding 6 extra blocks high. So this will come all the way to the top. This will come all the way to the top. Alright, there we go. So now that all of the walls are in, I'm just going to go ahead and let's just fill this in now. So this is, the sun has a little, like, I don't know what it is, like a small little balcony that will lead out to the daycare. So starting from here, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to place 1, 2, 3. We're then going to come out 1, place 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 4, 2, and like 2 on this side, so it should look like this. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 3 blocks high, and then this will just connect all the way to the back. And here will just be the little roof. So now, let's just go ahead and grab the oak fence and a ladder. The ladder will be right here. Fence will be right here, going around. is right here. It'll be 1, 2, 1, 2. And this is where his thing will be. So real quick, we'll just add that there. And just to add this now, you have your smooth red sandstone. And we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. Just like that. And then in the next episode, we'll add all the decorations that are around it. But this is Sun's little room that he comes out from. Now, real quick, I'm going to show you what it would look like if this thing actually went straight. So I'm going to actually, real quick, I'm going to do this, and I'll show you what it looks like in a second. So give me a second, I'll be right back. Alright, so as you can see, I have made this fully straight, so now this is actually how it should look. But the one thing that is different, this is a lot lower than in-game. Obviously, I mean, it looks like it is, but when we add the slide, you come down here, it's not that bad. Normally in-game, it is a bit higher. It's more of, here, let me give you an example. It more is up to about, I think this is where it was. It's more of up here, where you get a good view, and then he jumps into the ball pit. And from here, this kind of looks more accurate, but you can honestly do it either way. You can make it straight, you can make it that going up a bit. I am going to keep it how it was before, just so it is more accurate to in-game. But you can do this if you would like to. It really does not actually matter that much. But that's just how I'm going to do that. So I'm going to keep it like that, and I'm going to go ahead and fix that, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I have got it fixed back to how I had it, and this kind of seems a bit more accurate, which is why I raised it up a bit. But let's just go ahead and add on the roof real quick. So we're going to go ahead and grab calcite.
Crud, 1 minute.
I believe, yeah, that's, wait, hold on. What is tough is, that's tough, okay. Calcite is what we're going to use. The whole roof is going to be calcite for this place. So just use calcite and place it all in. And once you have done that, go ahead and grab your sea lanterns. this corner, like down one, like one there. I'll place like one right here and like one like right there. Hold on, does that show? Okay, yeah, no, not right there. I have them like all along the red walls, kind of just like that. So it kind of lights up the room a bit. And once you have done that, so we got all of this in, we got all of the entrance, and we'll add the decorations once in episode 3. And finish that, I think, if I am correct, we have completed all of part 3 of the daycare. Well, there you have it. All of part 7A and B are all complete. This video was one of the longest videos since it had to be split into 2 separate parts, but at least we now have it complete. Now my next video will not be another tutorial, it will be my showcase of the utility tunnels and parts and service. As long as I get it done in the amount of time I want it to be, then it will be next. But if it takes way longer than expected, then part 8 of the tutorial will be next. Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if so, go ahead and like the video and subscribe if you found this video helpful, or if you want to see any upcoming showcases or tutorials. And if you need any further help, go ahead and join the United Butters Discord server. I'm always free to answer questions or help other people. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya. Bars.
Dinner. It's more than just a meal you make every night. It's a chance to slow down and catch your breath. To be fully present in the moment. Today, we'll show you how easy it is to practice mindfulness as you cook by focusing on your 5 senses. You can do this with any HelloFresh recipe. What do you see? Notice how the water bubbles, how the pasta softens and slowly sinks to the bottom. Do you hear anything? What does it sound like? What do you smell? Can you smell each ingredient in the sauce? Parmesan? Garlic? Take a deep breath and feel the air fill up your lungs. Great work. It's time to treat yourself. How's it taste? Try to enjoy all the different textures in each bite.
Well, hello there everybody, and welcome back to my Minecraft Security Breach Daycare tutorial. This is part 8A, which is obvious because the full length of the video would have been way too long for a full video. So, of course, in part 8, we are decorating the whole entire daycare, which, just like the entrance, it takes a long time to do. Which is also why this video has been split into 2 separate parts, part 8A and part 8B. Now, the reason it took so long to get another video out is because it takes a long time to decorate everything and make sure that it is very accurate. Now, obviously there are some mistakes that make the daycare somewhat inaccurate to the game, but we still get most of it down. Once again, if you have any other questions, you can always join the United Butters Discord server. The links for that will be in the description below. Alright, well, I'm going to stop talking and let's get into the video. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start at the very entrance again, and we're going to go ahead and grab our warped fence, light gray.
by the spider, and the double helix shows a new species on the screen behind him. You can see a list of his abilities show up in the corner, which includes speed being listed twice. Did you notice this in Spider-Man?
Counting your 20 feet. 6, 8, 11, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. Counting your
Times actors took it way too far. Heath Ledger was 27 when he was casted to play the Joker. He read all of the comic books that were relevant to the script, and he meditated. He locked himself in a hotel room for 6 weeks. He created a Joker diary to get into the sociopathic head. He also experimented with different voices. While playing the Joker, he said it was an exhausting process. It also required him to take very long, extended breaks. He started only sleeping 2 hours a night. He also took sleeping pills to try to help him sleep at night. He ended up dying at night from a mixture of prescription drugs. He never got to see the finished film and actually got an Oscar. Times actors took it way too far. Heath Ledger was 27 when he was casted to play the Joker. He read all of the comic books that were relevant to the script, and he meditated. He locked himself in a hotel room for 6 weeks. He created a Joker diary to get into the sociopathic head. He also experimented with different voices. While playing the Joker, he said it was an exhausting process. It also required him to take very long, extended breaks. He started only sleeping 2 hours a night. He also took sleeping pills to try to help him sleep at night. He ended up dying at night from a mixture of prescription drugs.
Did you know that in Avengers Age of Ultron, many of Scarlett Johansson's scenes were filmed before she started showing during filming because she was pregnant during the shoot. 3 stunt doubles were hired to hide her pregnancy later in the filming process. There was a great deal of confusion amongst the other actors since, according to them, all of the stuntwomen looked very similar to Johansson. Eventually, Chris Evans said he would say hello to one of them and start a conversation with them, just to realize that the person he was speaking with was not Johansson. Ultimately, some scenes used CGI to hide Johansson's belly. Did you know that in Avengers Age of Ultron, many of Scarlett Johansson's scenes were filmed before she started showing during filming because she...
Hey, Peter, my kid's selling Girl Scout cookies. That's what we're collecting for kids, right?
Who knew Jeeps could do this? Where does it drain?
There's no way. I gotta try this on my teeth. Wow, that really does drain. All over it drains. The whole floor drains.
Who knew Jeeps could do this?
In 1946, the U.S. military set off a nuke underwater.
5 facts you didn't know that could save your life. If your hair suddenly stands up, run for cover, because you're about to be hit by lightning. If a service dog ever approaches you without its owner, follow it immediately, because this could potentially save someone's life. If you're out for a drive and you feel like someone's following you, make 4 right turns until you eventually make a circle. If they're still behind you, don't go home. Call the police or go to the nearest police station. If you see a tornado and it's not moving, it's because it's actually moving towards you. If someone ever tries to grab you, make sure you scratch them. By doing this, their DNA will be under your fingernail. 5 facts you didn't know that could save your life. If
Where's Dad? It's Offit's birthday today at the brewery. Ever since your father was put in charge, he's been taking it very seriously.
Okay, Brian, what do you got for me?
Okay, birthday jokes. We may be colleagues, but there's no one in your league.
What? I got Hello, don't say anything about the 1998 Oscars. I'm watching it now.
Hello, is this Peter Griffin?
This is the bragging, people. I have made it clear that I am 100% on board.
All right.
Hello, don't say anything about the 1998 Oscars. I'm watching it now.
that the yellow light is reaching Hulk's brain, because yellow light reflects Mind Stone, and also when Tony was fitting stones into Gauntlet, you can see that machine can touch Time Stone, so there is a proof that only non-living things can touch Time Stone. In the Avengers Endgame, when the Hulk wears the gauntlet to bring back the rest of the Avengers, you can see that the yellow light is reaching Hulk's brain, because yellow light reflects Mind Stone, and also when Tony was fitting stones into Gauntlet, you can see that machine can touch Time Stone, so there is a proof that only non-living things can touch Time Stone.
Thank you for coming, Mr. and Mrs. Griffin. We've got a bit of a situation, which is why I've asked Officer Swanson to join us. It appears Chris sent an inappropriate photo of himself to one of his classmates. That's right. He texted a picture of his pee.
Oh my god.
And apparently the girl he sent it to doesn't like him back, so she's turned him in.
Okay, I can see everybody's mad, but what do you think?
Thank you for bringing this to our attention, Principal Shepard. We'll make sure Chris apologizes to that little nasty.
I'm sorry, Phyllis, but it's not that simple. When Chris sent that picture, he was technically distributing child pornography.
Child pornography? Joe, that's crazy. He's just a teenager who made a bad choice.
I don't know what to say. The laws just haven't caught up to how cool kids are. I'm sorry, but this makes Chris a sex offender. Thank you for coming, Mr. and Mrs. Griffin. We've got a bit of a situation, which is why I've asked officers.
This is the only way to survive if you're buried alive. First thing you want to do is make sure you stay as calm as possible and make sure you don't panic. Also, you need to slow down your breathing so you don't waste up all of the oxygen that you have in the coffin. Next thing, you want to find something hard like a rock or a belt buckle. Now you can use this to bang against the coffin just in case there's somebody above that happened to be walking by. Next thing you want to do if nobody hears you is find a sharp object and start poking at the top of the coffin. Next thing you want to do is push the dirt underneath you and try to work your way up towards the top of the coffin. And if you're buried recently, the dirt should be soft, allowing you to escape to freedom. And please don't ask how I know this, trust me, you just don't want to know. This is the only way to survive if you're buried alive. For times when Shaquille O'Neal made normal-looking objects look tiny. Alright, firstly, Shaq wears a size 23 shoe, and this is his shoe compared to someone's face. Next, this is Shaq holding a normal chicken wing, but it doesn't look so normal compared to him. Now, this is Shaq drinking out of an ordinary water bottle. Why does this almost look fake? Moving on, this is a PS4 controller. I imagine it's hard clicking all the buttons. And believe it or not, but Shaq actually drives and fits in this smart car. And finally, this is how it looks when Shaq and Jimmy Fallon jackets. I don't think that jacket fits Jimmy very well. Times when Shaquille O'Neal made normal-looking objects look tiny. Or
Hey, Jamie. I just baked some cookies when you're ready for a break.
Man, you guys are spoiled. Let me work on these gutters first. I'm okay.
Oh, thank God.
Oh my God, Jamie! Jamie! It's out. It's out. It's very out.
Hey, Jamie.
3 times actors weren't actually acting. And Elf Buddy the Elf actually has to test out Jack in the Boxes, which he's absolutely terrified of because they jump scare him. And believe it or not, but this reaction was actually genuine. And that's because he had no idea when it was going to pop out because the director of the movie had a remote and it would randomly pop out and scare him. In the movie Jaws, they decided not to tell the actor who was the first person to get attacked that there was a machine in the water that was actually going to grab her and pull her under. So when she screams of absolute fear and terror, that was genuine. In the movie Now You See Me,
Bible prophecy is actually happening right in front of your eyes? In the book of Revelation in the Bible, it talks about the great Euphrates River in the Middle East. It says that in the last days before God destroys the earth, that this great river will actually dry up. Well, this is the current state of that river. It's drying up. But that's not all. The Bible says that God chained up four fallen angels and actually imprisoned them underneath that river. And according to the Bible timeline, when the river dries up, they will be released from under the river to slaughter 1/3 of mankind. And the river is almost dried up. So it's only a matter of time before those angels are back on the earth. Make sure to subscribe and go watch my other videos to keep up to date with Bible prophecy. Did you know that this Bible prophecy is actually happening right in front of your eyes? In the book of Revelation in the Bible, it talks about the great Euphrates River in the Middle East. It says that in the last days before God destroys the earth, that this great river will actually dry up. Well, this is the current state of that river. It's drying up. But that's not all. The Bible says that God chained up four fallen angels and actually imprisoned them underneath that river. And according to the Bible timeline, when the river dries up, they will be released from under the river to slaughter 1/3 of mankind. And the river is almost dried up. So it's only a matter of time before those angels are back on the earth. Did you know that this Bible prophet...
Did you know the Punisher fiercely follows his own code of conduct? While he kills criminals on sight, in the comics during Civil War, he refused to lift a finger to defend himself against Captain America. Because Frank views Captain America as the pinnacle of what it means to be not only a...
Did you notice this in Encanto? Austin's outfit has some secret details that only the sharpest viewers will catch. He wears a flower that represents Isabella's flowery dress. One of his socks has the same pattern as Luisa's dress, and the other has the same style as the embroidery around Mirabelle's dress. That's right, he dresses to match all three of his daughters at once. What a guy! Did you notice this in Encanto?
Did you know that in Iron Man, when Tony was made into armor, he was testing the repulsor of his suit? When he fires the repulsor, you can see energy coming from the arc reactor. And also, if you look closely, it is creating some kind of energy. And this shows how well the CGI team has worked on the smallest details. Did you know that in Iron Man...
was also given adrenaline shots so that she could stay up to sometimes more than 48 hours in a row. And there was also reports that she was molested and sexually harassed by both the Munch Game actors and studio executives. The actress that plays the Wicked Witch also got horrifically burned on set. In this scene where the Wicked Witch escapes Munchkin Land in a pool of smoke, the pyrotechnics team accidentally set off the explosion a little too early, which caused the actress's broom, hat, and makeup to catch on fire. Medics had to use alcohol to remove her toxic makeup, which was extremely painful due to her burns. And the fake snow in this scene was made using asbestos, which causes cancer. Here's the
If Putin did go crazy and decided to launch a nuclear missile, it still might not actually happen because the way the military is structured in Russia, the commanders have independent jurisdiction over the missile.
Really? In Russia, the nation states are like that. Really?
Hey kid, come here. I want to see if I can still smell your mom's boobs on your mouth. Why don't you go hump a pile of garbage?
Good night, sweetie. Mommy loves you.
Really?
Yes, he is very big.
Oh, God, yes! Yes! Oh, you didn't reject it. Good. That's good.
Hey kid, come here. I want to see if I can still smell your mom's boobs on your mouth. Why don't you go hump a pile of garbage?
Choose what kind of house you want.
Coke versus Pepsi, though. Wanda didn't die in multiverse of madness. Too many people have turned so let's clear this all up. At the end, she comes to terms with her actions. She decides to destroy Wondercore and all the Darkholds. And when we see the building supposedly crush her, there is a very VFX explosion that we can see. And this is clearly the hint that she'll survive somehow. And she's probably pulling a Luke Skywalker or Yoda, and she's going into exile because she feels ashamed of her actions. But then when the Avengers need her, she'll be there. Wanda didn't die in multiverse of madness. Too many people have tried to debate this with me, so let's clear this all up. At the end of the movie, when she comes to terms with her actions, she decides to destroy Wondercore and all the Darkholds. And when we see the building supposedly crush her, there is a very purposeful red VFX explosion that we can see. And this is clearly the hint that she'll survive somehow. And she's probably pulling a Luke Skywalker or Yoda, and she's going into exile because she feels ashamed of.
Did you know that the lines on every plastic bottle actually serve a purpose? It might actually save your life. In 1973, when plastic bottles went mainstream, the creator put lines into the bottles, and at first everyone thought it was an aesthetic design, but really, this was here to display the water levels and give people an accurate indication of how much water is left. But what if I told you these water levels could actually save your life? But before I tell you how, subscribe if you don't care about the lines on the plastic bottles, because if you're dumb and accidentally chug a bottle of water, the lines will stop you from drinking too much since you'll see how much is left. Did you know that the...
Three celebrities who gave up fame to work normal jobs. Dylan and Cole Sprouse started the show The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. Cole continued his acting career by going on the show Riverdale. Dylan stopped to open up his own brewery. Peter Ostrom played Charlie Bucket in Willy Wonka, but after that he refused any other movie deals. As he got older, he became a veterinarian and specializes in farm animals. Before I tell you what happened to Anakin from Star Wars, I just found this app that pays you to travel. And if you're walking already, you may
having a powder gender reveal. The plan was that everyone would pop the tubes at the same time, but this kid dropped his on the floor before they all did the big reveal, which made it break and revealed it was a boy, which ruined the surprise. For this gender reveal, they shot a target and it exploded, showing it was a boy, but the explosion caused a wildfire to start. The wildfire ended up burning 47,000 acres owned by the state of Arizona, and the father is being forced to pay $8.2 million in restitution. Here are some of the worst gender reveal fails ever.
In Spider-Man No Way Home, in this scene you can see that red light is coming out of the tentacles of the Doc Ock, which means right now tentacles are controlling Doc. But when Peter takes control of tentacles, it changes from red to blue, means someone else is controlling it now. But when Peter returns his power to Doc after inserting the chip, notice that tentacles and light both changes from blue to white, which means now the Doc is controlling tentacles. In Spider-Man No Way Home, in this scene you can see that red light is coming out of the tentacles of the Doc Ock, which means right now tentacles are controlling Doc. But when Peter takes control of tentacles, it changes from red to blue.
Now, Lois, if I was going to kill myself, do I slit my wrists this way or this way?
Sideways for attention, long way for results. Megan's right.
Okay, I'll be in the garage.
Peter, put that knife down.
Lois, I don't have any friends, so I'm going to kill myself and get a full page of the yield. Then they can ignore me.
Who's that?
I don't know. Hey, Lois, if I was going to kill myself, do I slit my wrists?
This man ordered pizza every day for 10 years until the employees noticed something was off. 48-year-old Kirk Alexander loves Domino pizza so much that he orders it almost every single day. The general manager named Sarah said that he orders every other day and all the employees know who he is. But one day the staff noticed that he hadn't ordered in a few days, so they just figured he was on vacation. A few days later, the manager looked at when his last order was, and it was 11 days ago. At this point, the manager knew something was off, so she sent one of her employees to check on him. When he got to Kirk's house, he noticed the lights were on, so he knocked on the door, but there is no answer. He decided to get out his phone, and he called them several times, but still there was no answer. At this point, he knew something was off, so he called 911 and explained the whole situation. When the paramedics got inside, they found out that he had suffered from a stroke, and they said if they were just one day later, he may not still be alive. This man ordered pizza every day for 10 years until the employees noticed something was off. 48-year-old Kirk Alexander loves Domino pizza so much that he orders it every single day. The general manager named Sarah said that he orders every day or every other day, and all the employees know who he is. But one day, the staff noticed him.
By the way, did you know you had a tiny conjoined twin attached to your hip?
Is it worth anything?
It is to me. I've been using it as a bookmark. By the way, did you know you had a tiny conjoined twin attached to your hip?
Is it worth anything?
It is to me. I've been using it as a bookmark.
Why are you pretending to be British for the interview?
I am British. I play.
How is that possible?
I just do an American accent when I play Spider-Man.
How is that possible?
Well, I just did it.
Is Spider-Man British?
No, Spider-Man lives in Queens in America, and I live in London, but I'm an actor.
Okay.
And when I play Spider-Man, I put on an American accent.
Should I have a feel of your bicep?
Sad things you never...
Who you calling little?
Don't listen to Cleo.
Look! Aw, this nice little doggy. Who you calling little?
Don't listen to Cleo. She's got mummy issues.
Aw, this nice little doggy. Who you calling little?
Don't listen to Cleo. She's got mummy issues.
Aw, this nice little doggy. Who you calling little?
Don't listen to Cleo. She's got mummy issues.
Aw, this nice little doggy. Look! A fairy!
Oh, sorry, dude. I killed that fairy.
Look! A fairy!
Oh,
Alright, push-ups, here we go. We have to get something, oh, this is easy. We have to get something very, like a high score is what I'm trying to go for.
Hey everyone, it's Frank, and I am here with another camping chair review.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the series where I'm recreating Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex from Security Breach in Minecraft. In the last episode, we went ahead and built Rockstar Row and all the surrounding areas, but in today's video, we are going to be moving on to Montgomery Gators Golf Course. Once again, I would like to remind you guys that I made a Q&A video regarding this project, so if you have any questions, make sure you go check out that video in the description down below. And the final thing is that if you do enjoy this video, then please make sure you leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel, so that way you can help support me throughout this build. So without further ado, let's get started on building Monty Golf. Before we even get started with the area, there is already a problem that makes this build more complicated than the rest. Using console commands to fly through the Pizzaplex in-game, you will notice that the elevator to Monty Golf is not connected to the elevator that is found in the atrium. After considering what was the best way to connect the elevators via I have decided that just connecting the two via TP commands would be the best choice in this scenario. So with the first obstacle out of the way with, now we need to move on to the outline of the build itself. And this outline was definitely the most challenging to construct, as there are many diagonal walls that make up the golf course. Not to even mention the mess that is the outlines of the golf course themselves, which took a very long time to get all the correct positions around the floor. Though it might look very confusing, each one of these colored blocks does have its own specific purpose that will help me during this build. With all the major obstacles out the way, however, it is time that we can finally get started with the construction of the first part of Monty Golf. Without any further ado, let's get started with a time lapse.
warped fence, light gray carpet, block of gold, again, and we're gonna go ahead and grab our...
Now it's time to do the details. Okay, guys, I will talk to you guys later. I'm gonna go see if... Well, wait, I'll talk to you guys later. We'll be doing more gameplay of Resident Evil Village. Have a good day, you guys. I'll be back.